Hey friends, welcome back to the Uncommodified podcast. I'm Tim Windsor. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, you see that I'm back out in nature again, just away camping for the weekend with my wife and my dog. Pam is my wife, Jack is my dog, if you don't know already. I wanted to do a little bit of an episode today on something that came out of some conversations that I had this week at some training that I did at one of my customers. And what I was talking to a group of people about, new employees about, actually, is a bunch of different ideas. But one of the ideas I talked about is that the company doesn't exist. It's just people. And I think we all know that, but it's hard to understand. Our companies, our organizations are just people. And I've talked about this before, but I want to talk about it in a different way because I see an increasing polarization, I think, in our world and in our society. And the vilification of groups of people, whether it's different nations or a different group politically, maybe from myself or yourself, or a different group who has a different belief, maybe regarding spirituality, or maybe it's a different ethnic group. But I see, at least what seems to me, some increasing polarization, which is really sad to me and concerns me. And so I've been talking to myself a lot about this lately as I struggle with this too. I'm not immune to these challenges, and nor are you. But I've been thinking a lot about something for myself, and I want to share it with you, and I'd like you to think about it. And that is this. I am challenging myself to see humans, not humanity. To see humans, not humanities. Not humanity. And what I mean by this is, I know that things are better for me when I see individuals and not groups, when I see people, not departments in my company, when I see people, not organization or a company, when I see people, not politicians, when I see those who govern and not government. Because when we talk in these absolutes regarding large groups of people, the reality is it can never be true. Because not every person in that ecosystem, whatever that ecosystem is, can be described in the same way. And so I'm challenging myself to see humans and not humanity. The other thing about this is that when I see humanity and I see humanity's problems and humanity's challenges, this is far too overwhelming for me. What can I do about humanity? Nothing. Now, the first human that I can do something about is me. That's the first human. And the first human that you can do something about is you. I'm the only human that I have full control over on all of the planet. Now, in fact, I can't even control myself some days, but I want to spend a lot of energy controlling other people. I need to see myself as the first human. If I want something to be true in my society, then it has to be true in me. When it's true in me, then it has the potential to be true in us. But if it's not true in me, it can't be true in us. And if it's true in another individual and then another individual, then it will become true. And so seeing individuals, not just groups, is an important part, I believe, of understanding how we need to experience the world. We don't experience groups of people. We don't experience a culture in its totality as a wrap-up of individuals. We experience humans. When we see organizations, when we go and we fly in an airplane, we don't encounter the airline. We encounter individuals that we connect with. When I'm flying and I'm happy with my experience, it's because I've encountered people who've created satisfaction and worked hard to do that. When I have a difficult experience, then it's easy to paint everybody with the same brush, and that's never helpful. So my challenge to you this week is, regardless of whatever world you want to look at, see humans, not humanity. See individuals with individual stories, individual hopes and dreams, individual trauma and pain, individualized experiences, as opposed to wrapping it all up and painting everybody with the same brush, even if it's a positive brush, even if it's or a negative brush, it doesn't matter, because we are individuals on a journey together. So whether it's in your company, whether it's in your community group, whether it's in your family, wherever it is, ask yourself this week, what does seeing humans and not just humanity mean to me? Apply it to your world and touch your world in a powerful way, one person at a time. Thanks, and have an excellent day.